Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to the weekly holiday show. I'm your host, Mr. James, recording this on time, Monday, the 26th. Yeah, how's everyone doing? It is cold here in Maine, and I guess it's going to warm up in a few days a little bit more and be unseasonably warm, which is okay, I guess, or not. But anyways, I hope everyone's doing all right. It was a holiday that many people celebrate yesterday. Christmas. Today is Boxing Day, but we're going to talk about something else, right? We're going to talk about other holidays that people should celebrate aside from these major holidays. But if you're celebrating a holiday out there, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Denali, all these different things, enjoy your holiday, enjoy celebration, enjoy being with family, and, find what you need to do to make yourself happy and get ready for the beginning of a new year. If that's your calendar, if it's a different calendar, still get ready for a beginning of a new year, whenever it is, right? It's always going to be something new. Make it new. Embrace the change. Here are your selected holidays for the week of December 26th through January 1st, 2023. I did it wrong on my calendar thing at the bottom, but that's okay because it starts off in 2022. So anyways, Monday, it is thank you note day. This is something I'm going to start doing this year quite a bit, is sending off thank you notes, even for people that haven't really helped me. Even if I just have a brief contact with them, but I know where they are or where they work, I'm going to leave thank you notes. It's going to be in a very different way than people have left thank you notes before. And I hope they do not get traced back to me, because it's not about it coming from me. It's about people receiving a note and reflecting on the fact that they had a positive impact on somebody. And that's what you should be leaving notes for. Give someone a note that thanks them for being positive to anybody or being in their in their life. So just so they can recognize, oh, I'm doing something right. And that's always a good thing. Positive affirmations, right? If you don't say it to yourself, which you should every day, say it to someone else. So Tuesday, it is fruitcake day. Now, fruitcake, as you see on my Bitmoji here, is not really a Jello mold, which this is. Jello is that gelatin dessert that has flavoring to it, which is I don't really like at all. And I don't want to get into what gelatin is, but fruitcake generally is a cake, a pudding in the UK, which is made with pieces of fruit. And yeah, you just kind of cut into it. It looks like a whole bunch of different rainbow fruits inside of it. And generally not that good, because when you put that many fruits together, some things don't stick together well, and the flavor is just a whole bunch of different fruits and not always the way you want it to be. So a lot of people throw this stuff out. There's actually a festival for people throwing away fruitcakes. And it's kind of gross. And yeah, I kind of feel like if someone gave me a fruitcake, it'd be like trapped in gelatin. Oh no, because a fruitcake really is all these little pieces of stuff, fruits, nuts, things trapped inside a cake. It's as if someone just took everything they had left over that wasn't meat and put it together in a cake batter and baked it. And that's why people don't like fruitcakes. That's why people don't like casseroles. But I'm not saying you don't have to like it. If you do, try casseroles, try fruitcake if it's a good way to get rid of extra pieces of stuff. And yeah, cake is good, right? Okay. Just moving on. Card playing day is on Wednesday. Card playing. Now, I got into Magic for a while. I'm still very much interested in it. I just have a lot of different things I've been doing lately. And card magic is one of those things where it's a great way to see tricks and techniques working when you have cards, especially since there's, a deck of cards has got 52 cards that are different. And so you can kind of see a trick if you want to move a card somewhere or make something disappear with something very simple as cards. And people can understand cards. Now, there's so many different games to play with cards. I don't want to even start here, but knowing how to use a deck of cards is a very good skill. And knowing a few magic tricks with cards is a very good thing too. I mean, look up on YouTube right now, look up something called a color change. You might really enjoy that. And 3-card Monty is another thing that people enjoy as well. So to make sure that you have a good surface that you can manipulate the cards on, and that you practice a few cuts with your hands, both hands and one hand. And you can do that anytime. In fact, in my pocket right here, I use a bunch of card trainers. It is 4 of these metal cards, and I do certain little cuts here and there all the time when I have a chance. And make sure I get to put some moisturizer on my hands, because when it's too dry, they fall. So anyways, on to Thursday, it is TikTok day. No, it's not about the social media thing. It's TikTok is, and the clock is ticking. So you better figure out what you're going to do to change your life by January 1st, right? You're looking, when's it going to change? What? Because a lot of people have these New Year's resolutions, and they have these changes they want to make, and January 1st is a good time to do that, right? I have a lot of changes I want to make. And in the next few weeks, hopefully I will release a few on this channel and talk to what I'm actually thinking of doing. Maybe something might be drastic as well. Anyways, think about what you can do to change yourself, because you want to change for the better. Friday, it is baking soda day. Baking soda is something used when you're baking to make breads and other things, cookies, cakes, and stuff, rise, because it contains something that, when mixed with an acid like vinegar, creates bubbles, and the bubbles make things get larger. And you want bread that is risen, because bread that is unrisen is really, really thin and becomes like a cracker, which is still good. Just saying, if you though want to make cakes and the big puffy croissant that I'm holding, you want something to make it rise up and puffy. And yeah, that's what baking soda does. So pretty cool. It's kind of like having someone inside bread blowing air into it to make it large, so when it cooks, it stays like that. They're like setting up a tent inside bread. Anyways, pretty cool, right? Saturday, it's make up your mind day. So remember, Thursday was TikTok day. You're thinking about, oh, I've got to do something drastic, or you don't have to, but you could be like, I want to make some changes. Maybe the time is right now. Think about those changes. And then Saturday, make up your mind what you're going to do, because it's New Year's Eve. Like, decide, I think I would do this. I think I wish for this. I want to do that. Make up your mind. And then on Sunday, I hope it has to do with World Peace Day, right? Peace for the whole world, even though so much of our world now, people are either in a war, or they're thinking about a war, or they're exercising military exercises near another country because they're insinuating that they want to be at war, or if you go to war, we're ready for you. When people should be thinking about peace, they should be thinking about forgiveness. They should be thinking about being committed to others. They should be thinking about compassion. And hopefully you watching this channel right now will think about compassion and helping the world in some way. That is definitely what I want to do. I just think the time has come for some changes in my life, because I want to reach more people, and definitely reach a demographic that will understand and will act upon what I'm talking about. So anyways, I'm only going to give you that little tidbit. Until I see you again in the new year, 2023, please celebrate something.